Hey guys, welcome back to the Rave Hackers YouTube channel. I'm Summer and I am really excited today. We are going to be talking about one of probably my favorite festivals. We are talking about Bonnaroo. So this was actually my first camping festival when I started going to shows and things along those lines, and needless to say there were quite a few things that I didn't necessarily know about that I wish I had known beforehand. So today we're just going to be going over some of those things. I do have a huge Bonnaroo survival guide on my website. I'll put the link below for you guys, but today we're going to be focusing on tickets and camping. So with that, the way I always try and explain Bonnaroo is that you basically get the same options as other festivals. You have a GA ticket and you have a VIP option. So with the GA ticket and VIP, basically the options are the same. Obviously VIP is a little bit more bougie and lush than the GA version. With GA, if you want to do just regular general admissions camping, you are going to get a 20 by 20 spot, enough space for 2 tents, a canopy in your car. You do camp next to your car, so if you and your friends are all camping together in like a line, you can obviously make the most use of your space. If you're looking to save a little bit of money on those camping passes for GA, you can buy them in packs of 4 and you'll actually get a free camping pass. So make sure that if that's an option that you and your friends want to do, you go ahead and do that. If you are looking to go the VIP route, the spaces are going to be about the same size. You get a 20 by 20, obviously enough space for 2 tents, a canopy, your car, but your location to Bonnaroo, so basically your walk to the music venue, is going to be a lot shorter. If you are not interested in doing camping, they do have shuttles that you can take, and those basically are going to pick you up and drop you off in Nashville. There is a predetermined schedule, so if you miss the 2 departures from Nashville, then you're basically just out of luck. You are going to have to find a different way to get to the farm, and then there are 2 shuttles that leave the farm to take you back to Nashville. So make sure that if that's a route you take, you are aware of what you're getting into. So with the GA and VIP shuttle experiences, your ticket is included with your shuttle pass. So if you get the shuttle pass, you already have your ticket all taken care of, so don't buy 2 because that's just useless. From there are obviously more options. You have RV camping, which is really exciting. Obviously you get add-ons for that as well. You can do electricity, there's water, so those do cost a little bit more money. I think generally an RV pass costs about $250. So keep that in mind if that's a route that you're looking to take. The other options outside of RV obviously relate to tents. So the most simple route obviously for camping at Bonnaroo is going to be the tent only option. So this essentially means exactly what it says. This is tent only. You cannot drive your car up to this venue to drop your gear off. You cannot bike it in, and none of that is allowed. You basically have to walk all your gear over to this spot. You'll have to tell me if you think it's worth it or not. You do have a really primo location next to Bonnaroo, so you won't have to walk very far versus the people who do get there a little bit later and are in one of the really far pods. On top of that, if you decide to do tent only, if you are bringing a car, you need to make sure that you buy a day parking pass. So these, I think after fees, run about $44. This allows you to park your car in basically just a general parking lot, day, night, whatever. This is also really good for those of you who are not wanting to stay at the festival but do want to drive in and out. My only thought is that the music is going to be going really late this year. They have karaoke. Which is their late night music stage, but then they've also announced a really huge Where in the Woods stage, which is set up in their new Grove section over near Pod 2. So those 2 stages are going to be playing music, I would say, about until 3 a.m. this year. That's about the time that music usually stops and people start wandering back to the Grove into their tents. If you are not necessarily camping with a group, then I absolutely highly recommend checking out the community camping at Bonnaroo. So basically the community camping is for just about anybody. They have tons of different themes. They do have their own fees associated with them sometimes, so make sure that if you are going to join like a themed community group, that you pay attention to those. If you do need to buy like an additional ticket or something like that, sometimes they will just have you go ahead and buy a general group pass, which is $50. So just have that on your radar as well. This is a really great opportunity for people to meet new people. So basically you join these groups. There is Shiru, there is Sobaru, so there's tons of different groups. They share the same interests. It's a really great way to meet some like new people, things like that. And then there is group camping. So this is probably one of my favorite options. This is really awesome for those of you like me who have their rave family basically all over the United States. I know I have people coming from Maryland and Virginia and West Virginia, and I'm coming from Indiana. So this is a great option for all of us because we don't have to show up at the same time. With Bonnaroo, if you are going to camp next to your friends in GA, you need to make sure that you show up on time together and that you all get in line together. If you're not coming through the lines together, they will not allow you to save spaces for people to camp with them. So just have that, on your radar as well. Group camping allows you to essentially come whenever you want. There is a space already predetermined by you and your group of friends. There is a minimum and you will have to elect a group leader, but this person is basically just like the owner of the group. They're kind of just who organizes everybody. There is a fee associated with that. It is refunded to you once you hit your group minimum. So just be on the lookout for that as well. If you are looking for maybe a little bit nicer, or let's say you're traveling from out of town and you're flying in and don't have any camping gear, Bonnaroo is going to be offering LeBon tents this year. So basically these are going to be pre-pitched tents. They do have like some souvenir gear inside of them. I believe you get a cot, a sleeping bag, things along those lines that you get to utilize, and you can take them with you when you leave. So totally up to you. You can leave them if you'd like. Bonnaroo tears them down and donates them to a local Boy Scout group, which I think is really sweet. Thanks so much for watching this video today. If you want to know more about Bonnaroo, make sure that you head over to my blog, ravehackers.com. I have an entire Rave Hackers guide to Bonnaroo over there that you guys can check out. It has tons of information on it. So if you want to know more, head over there. I'll put the link in the bottom of my bio. Thanks so much again for watching, and make sure that you subscribe and like so you can stay in the loop when new stuff comes up.